Park have caught Wham in action today.
Band which woke us up with a go-go, the latest pop sensation. While the fans screamed, the cameras clicked. George Michael and Andrew Ridgeley, better known as Wham, have taken the music world by storm over the past 3 years. They've been described as every girl's dream, but like all of us, they still suffer from everyday ailments.
I've got another cold. I've managed to come to a lovely hot country and I've got another cold. I don't know how I manage it.
Well, who created the image?
The image is just us, it's not a creation, it's
not
just
really
there.
a street thing about telling the world what you do in bed. And so we just totally shut up for a while and found that all that did for us was give us a few surprises when we opened the Sunday papers, because all they do is they speculate or they just write total rubbish, you know.
Wouldn't you prefer them to write about your music rather than your sex lives?
Well, it would get rather boring after a while. If you really want to know about our music, you can go out and buy a record, can't you? I mean, if it weren't for the fact that the national press wrote about whatever they choose to write about us, I mean, you know, the public in general don't want to hear about music because they either like it or they don't, whereas they might find some kind of entertainment in the press's speculation on our sex lives. You know, they're welcome. They're welcome. I mean, it gets us publicity.
So what's more important, the music side or the teen idol side?
Oh, the music, definitely. I mean, teen idols have an alarming history of rapid decline, and we don't intend to do that. So obviously the music is the most important thing. Not necessarily that we try to look good, but we're not necessarily, if you're really vain, I think people who are really vain don't even bother. I've met plenty of them, but I think you have to have, I think that's also, I mean, it's a mixture of vanity and professionalism.
Wouldn't be a mixture of vanity and arrogance, would it?
No, I don't think it's arrogance. I mean, arrogance is saying that you're a lot better than everyone else. I've said it many times in interviews. I know perfectly well that there are plenty of people, you can walk about in the street and see plenty of people better looking than Andrew and myself, but it's just that we happen to be in a situation where our looks are important. Well, the sore throat's okay. The nose is a little bit bunged up, as you might be able to hear. I just seem to have a terrible habit of catching colds lately, and whenever I strain my voice...
A boy with a weak constitution.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Do you bitch between yourselves?
What, us two?
Yeah.
Constantly.
No, not at all. I mean, I don't think there's anything to bitch about. We're both in very good situations. We've got nothing to moan about.
So away from the gloss and the glamour, what kind of lifestyles do you lead?
Pretty boring ones. Pretty boring. Now, I mean, all the things that would originally seem quite exciting to someone who was who intended to come into the profession eventually become, you know, run of the mill. I mean, things like photo sessions and recording time and things like that. They're all work. I mean, it's work just like anything else, and eventually all you want to do is have some free time.
So what happens in that free time?
In that free time? Not a lot, because there's not a lot of free time.
Wham at what looked like the Morris Parker News Conference. And Wham can be seen live on stage tomorrow night at the Entertainment Centre.